Also focused on more potential tropical weather. National Hurricane Center is tracking 5 active systems in the Atlantic right now, and today Tropical Storm Kirk formed in the Atlantic, and it could become a major hurricane by later this week. But as far as any impact to the Carolinas, let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane, tracking everything. And Tara, what do we need to know about these storms?
I'm happy to report right off the bat that all these systems that we're talking about, because we've had 3 over the open waters of the Atlantic Ocean staying out to sea. Even Kirk, which could become that major Category 3 hurricane. There's also another disturbance that maybe you've seen it floating around on social media that we're watching that may develop. It hasn't even developed yet. Only a 40% chance that could happen and push into the Gulf of Mexico. There's been some information out there trying to compare it to similar track to Helene. Just always be careful where you get your weather information and always get that from trusted sources. Again, the system hasn't even developed yet. It looks like most of that moisture may stay just to the south. Right. So we'll take a look at that. And this is this orange blob, and you've seen this type of map before. 40% chance of possible tropical development here. We have some showers and thunderstorms. That's going to be okay. All right. We have some showers and thunderstorms that may get a little more organized over the western Caribbean Sea and maybe head up into the Gulf of Mexico here. And so, again, there is a possibility we could see a little bit of that moisture maybe heading toward or just to the south of us here in the Carolinas. It looks like the brunt of it will stay just to our south, again, if anything develops here at this point. And as far as Kirk goes, so tropical storm, this just developed, organized a little more earlier today. Notice on the forecast track, major Category 3, even by Saturday, staying out to sea over the open waters of the central Atlantic. We were talking about Isaac a little bit over the weekend. Now, not officially a classified tropical system. It has become post-tropical. And then Tropical Depression Joyce also weakening and staying way out there to sea. So some good news there. Of course, as always, we'll keep you posted if anything changes. One change that we have been tracking here over these past couple of hours with additional rain that has been developing up there in the higher elevations. This is not the thing we want to see. Obviously, here some light to moderate showers, not expected to lead to additional flooding, but there was a bulletin just issued by the National Weather Service that if you live around some of the steeper terrain or along a stream, just be mindful that we may have to watch for additional landslides developing up there in the high country. So if you're out and about, and if you are watching us right now and you kind of hear some of that loose soil or some of the rocks starting to maybe loosen up a little bit, just be aware and try and get out of that area if you can. So additional landslides possible up there in the higher elevations for the rest of this evening here. At least we'll keep you posted on that and any updates. Meantime, we're tracking some heavy showers that have been moving through parts of the Piedmont, east out toward Mint Hill here, and around Stanley County. We have more rain and scattered pockets of rain over sections of Union County and that far eastern part of Chesterfield County. So what's happening today? Why do we still have this lingering rain? We've been dealing with this upper level area of low pressure combining with the remnants of Helene. So giving us that continued chance of showers, and we could be looking at a few more of those spotty showers into tomorrow. Temperature wise, you got 78 degrees. Dew points are hovering right around 70. So we're still feeling a little bit of that humidity. We've got lower 70s in Salisbury, 81 again in Charlotte, 79 in Gastonia, and those cooler low and mid 60s up in the mountains. As I said, the spotty shower chance will continue again tomorrow. It is looking a little bit drier toward the middle of the week. All the while, temperatures will stay warm. No major cool downs coming up anytime soon. So we'll still be kind of under the influence of this area of low pressure and to our north tomorrow. So notice how we get a few more dots of rain possible. And then we'll be tracking this approaching cold front. And so eventually by Wednesday, that kind of comes on through dry, and we are looking at a bit of a dry break toward the middle of the week. So again, a few showers possible tomorrow. Top temperatures back in the upper 70s to a few spots in the lower 80s. Let's check it out on future radar. So we start with tomorrow morning, a dry start, but then as we get into the afternoon, a few more isolated showers will be possible. Some of those kind of drifting in from the north and dropping to the south, and all of those fizzle as we go into the night, kind of like what's expected to happen tonight. The showers fizzling as we go into the overnight. Only a small chance of a stray shower. I think that's overdone though a little bit for Wednesday. Now Thursday and Friday could feature a couple more spotty showers or a stray thunderstorm, and notice temperatures generally staying in the low to mid 80s right through the weekend.